president. He's involved into serious corruption. Now, but he's Solicitor General Serena and Cephas. You have him being involved into corruption. You have Bill Twawe, who you call your son, Bagugbajian. He's one of the best rogue in this country. Then your second rogue, yourself need to check yourself out. Within all of the money you accumulated during your sporting career, were you able to build the homes you personally own? Were you able to build the homes you personally own, Mr. President? No. You went to all of a seat at all of the best, in your sporting career, but you came back here with your hands swinging. The Liberian people say you were a football player. We didn't get anything from you. Maybe when we make you senator, we'll get something. Nothing. Senator, they say maybe we'll make you president, we will get something from you. Congressman say, what's up? Now you have turned to be the best role in terms of statistics on the criminal government, the most corrupt government. You listen to the Maliski report. The most corrupt government in Africa, like Liberia, headed by George Weah. You have George Weah, who is a criminal. You have McGill, who is a criminal. He's suspended. You have a Cephas criminal, suspended. You have Bill Twawe, your own son, can steal. So if you hire your son, it means now that where we are, all our companies start stealing. Mr. President, you have to rethink. You really have to rethink. So we'll leave it as it is today. I don't know if you can take calls. If you want to call 0775271672, 0075271672 plus 2317752611672 are the numbers to join us, and it's also posted on your screen. This is KMTV. If you want to follow our online radio, KM Radio International, you can scan our QR code posted on your screen. You can also follow us via YouTube, and you can also download our radio app, KM Radio Liberia, from Play Store on your Google app, and you can listen to KM Radio. It's 24 hours a day, very much entertaining, very educative, and a little informative, and lots of other things associated with our radio. Hoping you can follow us and form part of the KMTV, KM Radio family. That's how we'll leave it. Thanks ever so much to all of our followers. Thanks so much for following us. Thanks so much for following us. Abraham Parker is watching. Thank you, my friend and brother. Normally you have seditions coming on. The other man say, oh yeah, my man, no problem. And someone is telling him, well, he's more than what I'm doing here. I think the sound is better now because and someone say even American politicians are also allow a certain level of corruption. Sure, corruption is all over, but at the peak for which Liberians officials are involved in the corruption. My man, you cannot have a man that was not even making $100, couldn't even pay for his apartment. Still say Dr. Tony. And then you have him now building $1 million an estate for himself. His salary is something around $2,000, $3,000 after everything. And then he have other obligations. But then you see him building a very luxurious homes, not taking loan from bank. It's because before getting into government, you cannot declare his asset was not declared. If you declare, he's a direct, I don't know, two of them from the same man or part. That his brother. So at times you want to hire his brother, but mind you, the American government is watching very keenly. And your trip to the US, you have to be careful. You have to be careful because as you go there, we're hoping that it'll be fruitful for you. And that's how we ended up this morning. I want to say thanks to all of our followers. Thanks for joining us this morning. My name is Amos Thomas Momo. Monday morning, we'll be here with a fascinating topic. We'll manage to bring one of those tough-talking politicians so that we digest the political terrain, we digest the political happening in the country, because as we move towards 2023, we are hoping that we have a very free, fair, and transparent election. Unlike the NEC now, It's not putting. I think the NEC need to double up, because you can have people pre-campaigning in the name of a nationwide and community, town hall meeting, and then you go there. Instead of you asking the people in those things, the thing needs to be corrected. But you go there now and start to pre-campaign. I think it's not a good thing, because start to do it. Then now you see there where some of the problem comes. But on Monday, we'll be here with one of the best and fascinating topic. Hoping you will join us on Monday, same time. My name is Amos Thomas Momo. Until Monday, I'm bidding you a pleasant rest of the Friday. From Liberia, bye-bye.
Nugu is contesting against poverty. He's contesting against underdevelopment.
So we have been involved in the community. The issue of doing something, showing a footprint. We have actually been involved in the community doing things.
The whole issue about elections, the candidate tell the people, who are you? Why you want a job?
Most of the major challenge in my GB, especially the young folks.
We want that tax to come with compensation.
Okay.
We empowered those young people with employment opportunities.
Okay.
For me, it was imperative, because these were young people that were disenfranchised and marginalized in our society.
Even in the opposition, his political leader better not hear. Zero disagreement with Costa because of that.
Settle with Honorable Cabinet Janet. We owe him, and it is already been said that indeed we should pay.
Would you, a Mexican, to be Liberian Honorary Consul in Mexico? The answer is no.
They are not charging the national president the fact and the truth of leadership.
Okay.
They are very, very unfair.
A lot of young people benefited from a scholarship, including President Chairman Molu. I look forward to a day when President Buya will suspend Mobake Molu for not controlling the partisans for attacking candidates.
We need to teach civics in all schools across the country. We need for citizens to know their basic duties and responsibilities.
The Constitution is for the people. And before the people make now a constitutional amendment, they must be educated on what they are making.
When they receive this information, they don't even verify. They don't look at the questions on the actual test. There are times I will give a trainer maybe 40 questions, they give us 50 answers. What do they take the additional 10 questions from?
We have gone through a lot. If you realize that you are not satisfied, launch a proper investigation. Let this investigation go on, and then we realize who did wrong or who are the perpetrators, and then they be brought to book and to the public, right?
Show them that we'll work together in making sure we can get to the bottom of this investigation in establishing the perpetrator of the act.
When we have leadership, key actors, key players in the opposition community, we have protection under the law. But even right now, the Liberian National Police is a partisan police.